Hi, I'm Jill Vale. I'm the managing broker of Windermere, Stanwood Camano, and I'm here to share with you some October 2022 market insights. So let's go. All right. On Camano Island, we're slightly over $800,000 for the average sales price. And we have 84 active listings as of the end of the month of October, 335 homes sold year to date, and we're slightly up from last month with the average days on market at 19. But we are still, list to sales price ratio is still over 100%. So we're 2% above the list price for sales price. In Stanwood, somewhat similar, slightly lower average sales price at just over $700,000, but we have 56 active listings in the Stanwood market and 367 homes sold year to date. Still 18 average days on market for homes sold and 102%. So still list to sales price ratio is still above the list price by 2%. Then my favorite, the donut chart, because I love donuts. And in sold year to date in 2022 in Camano Island, we have 335 homes. And of those 335 homes, only 6.6% of them are under $400,000. So really a minimal part of our market now as home prices are higher. And from 4 to 500,000, 12.8%. 500 to 600, 19.4%. And then the lion's share at just over a quarter is between $600,000 and $800,000 at 25.4%. And between $800,000 and $1 million, 13.4%. And homes over $1 million, over a fifth of them are over $1 million at 22.4%. Then in the Stanwood market, again, of the 367 homes sold year to date in 2022, only 4.9% of them are below 390 or below $400,000, I should say. And between 4 and 500,000, we have 9.5%. Between 5 and 600 is 21.3%. And again, the lion's share of homes being sold in Stanwood are between $600,000 and $800,000 at 39.2%, so almost 40%. So that's a large chunk of the market, mostly due to those new construction homes that seem to fall under that pricing. But between 800,000 and a million, 12%, and over a million, only 13.1% in Stanwood. So not as big of a market share as on the Camano market. And then here we're comparing year over year in October. So October 2022 versus last year at the same time, the sales prices are up by 16% in the Camano Island market and 13% in the Stanwood market. So prices are still up from last year, despite what you're hearing in the media. And then also a 10-year average sales price trend. And I love this to put it in front of my home buyers, because what I like to tell them is that this still shows that real estate is a great long-term investment. As you see, almost every year, well, actually every year, the average sales price trend is moving upwards. So always continues to be a great investment, kind of buffering you from anything happening in the economy. So definitely still worth doing. And then again, a year-to-year comparison on Camano Island. Here's a snapshot from the month of October. In 2022, we have 32 new listings, which is down 20% from last year's 40 new listings on the market. Our pendings are down quite a bit by 53% when we only have 18 pending homes on Camano Island versus last year when we had 38% when we had all that buying frenzy and things were selling quickly. But our solds are relatively the same, 38 to 39, so only down by 3%. And then months of inventory on Camano Island, we have 2.3 months of inventory. And again, that months of inventory is if we added no more new listings, how many months would it take us to sell the existing inventory? So in this case, we're saying 2.3 months. And then in Stanwood, October to October, again, year over year, we have 29 new listings went on the market in Stanwood versus 47 last year, so down significantly by 38%. Pendings down 61% at 18 versus 46 at the same time last year. And then solds, we have 17 solds, which is down quite a bit by 69% from last year's 54 homes sold in the month of October. We are still firmly in a seller's market in both Camano and Stanwood, more so in Stanwood as we have 3.7 months, or excuse me, more so in Camano, but in Stanwood we still have 3.7 months worth of inventory. So they're moving a little bit closer to a buyer's market than Camano, but still certainly not there. Most of the time we define a balanced market where there's 6 months of inventory. So we're obviously still well below that figure in both markets. Market share here at Windermere, we have 408 sales at Windermere and Camano Island. Super proud of that number. And to also show our commitment to the local markets, Stanwood, we have 467 homes sold by Windermere in that market. So definitely well and above many of our competitors. Then here's our market insights for the month of October. In Stanwood and Camano Island, saw buyers being able to take more time to purchase a home with less competition and time pressures than we saw just months ago. So definitely a better time to be a buyer than it was then in that sense. We are seeing a return to some creative financing methods as tools to combat higher interest rates and bring homes to a more affordable mortgage payments for buyers. Sellers are focusing on price and condition to put their home on top of potential buyers' lists in a cooling market. New listings, Camano Island had 32 new listings hit the market in the month of October, a 20% decrease over the same time last year. Stanwood experienced a 38% decline in new inventory, with 29 new listings compared to 47 last October. However, on October 30th, our total inventory count was up over 2.5 times where we were the same time last year, with 140 active listings in our combined 2 zip codes. Pending sales, Stanwood and Camano Island both retreated in pending sales over last year, with 36 sellers accepting offers on their homes compared to 84 combined last October. So we're down 57% when you combine the 2 markets. And then homes sold, there were 55 homes sold in zip codes 98282 and 98292, so Stanwood and Camano, in October. 38 sales on Camano, 17 in Stanwood. This is a 41% decrease over the same time last year. And despite fewer sales, the average sales price still rose, as I showed you, over the last 12 months, giving homeowners a good boost in their equity investments. So again, still a great investment. If I had to give some advice to sellers, I would say, despite cooling demand, there is still a seller's market with demand exceeding supply. It's still a good time to list your home with less competition than we historically see in the spring coming in onto the market. So next spring, you would see more competitors coming on the market. So great time, less competition to get your home on the market now. Market times are still below 3 weeks on average. However, sellers need to be realistic in their expectations, be prepared to deal with the traditional contingencies as inspections and financing come back as normal. Be sure to get a local agent with the expertise to help you maximize your listing. And then buyers, this is a great time to look for a home with decreased competition, less frantic purchasing experiences. You can take the time to find the home that fits your needs and purchase with confidence. Despite higher interest rates, we are seeing creative financing options like rate buydowns, with buyers planning to refinance when the rates do come down. Be sure to work with a local agent and knowledgeable agent, and be ready when your perfect home is listed. At Windermere, our reaction to the local market, dedication to the community, and commitment to our trade is why we help our clients buy and sell more homes in the Stanwood and Camano Island than any other company. We are all in for you. Thank you very much.